makers, it's Charlotte with the Wooden Wick Co. Today I'm talking about a very exciting topic, and that is about which website platform should you choose. I'm going to be covering 3 website platforms today that I have personal experience with and that are very commonly used for small businesses all the way up to very large businesses alike. So the 3 website platforms that I'm going to be covering are Wix, that's W-I-X, WordPress, and Shopify. These 3 are user-friendly. They are meant to be able to be used without being a developer. So that's why I'm covering them, because they're friendly for small business owners and startups. So I will start with Wix. Wix is very popular because it has over 500 different templates that are stellar designs that you can choose from. It's highly customizable, it's very user-friendly, so if you've never built a website before, Wix is a great place to start because you don't need to have any experience in order to use it properly. It's also cost-effective, they have 24/7 support, and they have multilingual options so that you can target to a global audience if that is your aim. One of the downsides of Wix is that if your business is scaling and growing really quickly, Wix is much more tailored for small to medium-sized businesses, and you may grow out of it if your brand grows rapidly. That being said, it's a great place to start if you're just getting started, and one that I highly suggest for small businesses. Next up, Shopify. Shopify is one of the most widely used website platforms, and that is for a good reason. Shopify has so many apps that are built to work with it. There's many themes that are available that you can purchase, again, so you can have a stunning design, but it's an out-of-the-box template and you don't have to code anything. So Shopify is very customizable. You can add in your photos, colors, text, all of that. You can really customize it as far as you want. You could even hire a developer at some point if you wanted it to be extra customized, you had a certain feature you needed. And there's also, as I mentioned, so many apps in their app store that you can use to add on tons of features to your website. They also have 24/7 support. They have many payment options that you can pick from, like Apple Pay, PayPal, Shop Pay. The options are limitless, and there's so much that you can do with Shopify. They are pretty affordable for small businesses if you're starting with their basic plan, and they also scale up for every size business. So to me, that's one of the big benefits over Shopify versus Wix, is I think it's very scalable. So you can start as a total beginner, $0 in sales, build your Shopify website, and it can take you to millions and millions of dollars worth of revenue and still be a site that functions and works fantastically for you. So Shopify is tried and true, and that's a great option for you to consider. Lastly is WordPress. If you're using WordPress for selling your products, you are going to be pairing it with WooCommerce. And WordPress is another very common option that's used when you start researching what sort of website platform should you build your website on. So the benefits of WordPress are that it's extremely customizable. You can really do anything with your WordPress site. It's very cost effective. Most of the applications that you need to use with WordPress are reasonably priced. It's also extremely scalable. So just like I mentioned with Shopify, WordPress is a website that can take you from day one of $0 in revenue up to a large scale business. The biggest downside for beginners when it comes to WordPress is that it's not as beginner friendly as Wix or Shopify. So if you've never built any website before, WordPress may be a bit more challenging place to start for you because there are so many customizations available. There may be a lot of things that you don't need to know or are more complicated than they need to be. Whereas when you're working with a simple theme in Shopify or in Wix, it's a little bit more simplified and beginner friendly. I hope this helped you guys make a decision or at least give you some insight on which website platform is the best for you. I would love to hear if you guys are selling online, which website platform you have chosen to use. Please drop us a comment below and would love to hear from you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay in the know on all the latest makers tips and tricks. Happy making!